If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Oh, please.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
Oh, the voice of anxiety has entered the chat. I think I need to eject it immediately. Hello, guests, and welcome back to Uncanny Reservations, the channel where we explore topics of horror and healing because you can't heal without a little bit of horror. I hope everybody's doing well this week. Finally, we are seeing the temperatures drop. It's starting to feel a little bit like fall, a little bit like spooky season, some of my favorite times of the year. A little bit of fireplace, a little bit of creepy. I'm here for it. Well, in the last episode, as you recall, we were playing Slay the Princess, even though I want to keep saying Slay the Spire for whatever reason, even though I've never played that game in my life. But as you recall in the last episode, we finished off with the princess dying, as to be expected, as did I, of course, because we wouldn't be in a time loop without both of us dying, right? I had a few thoughts about the game after I was completed with it the last time. I have hopes that this isn't going to turn into a relationship where it turns out that I, as the main character, did something horrific to my partner, but I guess we're going to find out. So, with that said, let's game. As you recall from last time, let's go ahead and continue. We had returned back to the path that we know oh so well. The path in the woods that leads to the cabin, that leads to a princess that I may or may not be in love with. I guess we'll find out. Anyway, so we have our friendly narrator here who I absolutely refuse to listen to at any given moment because, quite frankly, I just don't trust him, nor do I trust the princess. But I certainly trust her more than I do him because if... Going with my theory, if this really is some sort of a analogy of how a toxic relationship went, in my mind, the narrator does not have my best interest at heart. So I'm going to go out of my way to be defiant as possible. But, I mean, when am I not defiant? Let's be honest with ourselves. So, as I said, we've returned back to the beginning of the game. So let us try and slay/love the princess, shall we? All right, so we already said the end of the world. What are you talking about? So let's see. What are our options here? Sweet. I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I agree.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I think he knows more what he's talking about than you do, narrator. I'm sorry. Let's proceed into the cabin, though. What have we got today?
The interior of the cabin
we're back
is
to
almost
normal.
entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Again, narrator, I think you are assuming that I can't, take her out using just my hands. But I'll humor you, okay? Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Again, I'm gonna hold all judgment until we talk to the princess. So let's enter the basement. My stabby.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I don't think I'm doing her a favor. I think I need to rescue her, but that's my personal opinion. Excuse me, before we forget. Oh, princess!
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Again, I think I'm the one in charge personally.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Uh-huh. Hey, just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here.
Has
I
it?
was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
I mean, quite frankly, it's been like a week since we played last, so I get it. You probably thought I forgot about you, but I would never forget about you. We're in love, okay?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I'm kind of glad to see that we've reduced the number of shackles in this playthrough.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Maybe. What? No way. Why would you even think
The
that?
giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away,
Nah.
doesn't it?
Nah.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I agree. Again, killing anybody in cold blood is a mistake all around. So let's... Because last time we dropped it, and we know how that went. Let's tighten our grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You know, when you talk to me like that, it's terrifying.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I think in this playthrough, well, in this particular run, I am going to listen to the narrator despite my better judgment. So I think we're going to have to slay the princess. I'm just gonna end her. It's fine. It's fine. She comes back. It's fine.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Yeah, you failed, man.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Wow, I deserve that.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Ouch. That probably hurts a lot.
Holy shit, that hurt!
Yeah.
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing.
Might remind you she is still locked up.
Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and
Oh!
her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit.
I mean, good for her, because quite frankly, if I was being attacked by some guy because I'm sitting in a basement somewhere that I've been locked up in for who knows how long, yeah, I'd be throwing some hands too.
We can still turn this around.
No, finish the job. Finish.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for...
Oh, shoot. We're gasping. Hold on. Equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out if you're either. Oh, that... Wait, you probably won't make it out here alive. Well, might as well just accept my fate.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
I have not hit her in any way, shape, or form that would be considered catastrophic, so...
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
I'm sure that's the least of my worries.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
Well, we're both dead, so we might as well enjoy this bonding moment together.
This was fun.
Was it?
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
Damn.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
No.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
That was so uneventful. Oh, the adversary. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yeah, but I died, so like, what am I doing
I can
here?
assure you that you're not dead.
No, I was definitely
To answer
dead.
your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
You are literally the worst narrator ever.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
But I died. I slayed the princess. Where's my reward, narrator?
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Preach, stubborn.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
All right. Well, I already answered. I already asked this question in the last playthrough, so we're gonna skip it. Let's proceed straight to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
A warning. Oh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Again, I don't believe a word you're saying either, because I already killed her and I'm still here. Again. Like, fair, clean, killed her.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
True.
Are you sure about that?
I'm fairly confident.
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
I'm not listening to a word you're saying, narrator. You are absolutely useless.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Yeah, the same applies to you, buddy.
Crystal, let's just get on with it already.
I don't know why you're so gung-ho to slay the princess, stubborn. But let's proceed into the cabin. And we're walking yet again.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior
upgrade.
would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Again, with the mirror, dude,
The
man.
blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if I walk up to the mirror, the narrator is just going to remove it again, so I don't necessarily think there's a point unless I just approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I guess I don't have a choice. Wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I agree.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
There sure was.
Now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Man, Stubborn is really into this. He is really into slaying the princess. I almost said slay the spire again. Take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Yeah, I already saved the last world and we're still here. So I guess we're entering the basement. Ooh, scary.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Would it? Am I in hell?
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
No, it wasn't. It was 5 minutes ago. Also, excuse me. Oh, princess!
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Can you blame her? We just stabbed her with a knife.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Look, this guy. Stubborn. I'm gonna need you to get back in the box and not come out.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
I mean, even if I do have a good fight, I still die, so I might as well keep all my limbs and organs intact this time.
As you descend the final step,
Oh, girl,
the
we are
form
in
of
hell.
the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
I'm sorry. She has hooves. She has hooves. She has hooves. Hooves. I can ignore the tail here for a minute, but the hooves are what's at me.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I've
Yeah.
been hoping you'd find your way
Where you
back
been?
here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
Yeah, no kidding.
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
I don't know why you're so enthusiastic about the knife.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
You didn't do so well last time. I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
What's that? Oh, that whole deja vu situation. Yes, it does seem like you and the princess remember each other, so let's say for a moment that I do believe you.
Which you should. Stop invalidating me.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember what happened last time.
Yeah, so who really has the control in this situation? Because it's not you, Narrator.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
But I slayed her last time, so you're a liar. Yeah, so I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like, how we're both still alive.
What is
For
there
example.
to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done.
When you put it that way.
Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Yeah, but isn't that going to get boring after a while? I don't know about you, but I don't want to fight indefinitely.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh my gosh, somebody put this guy in timeout. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
Just straight attack her. I don't know what happened to you since the last time we met, but I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye!
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
I'm not the one shackled to the wall. You are.
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal, and then a snap. She's loose.
Good
You have to make a
grief.
decision, and you have to make it fast.
Well, I guess I'm stabbing her, aren't I? Ooh, dodge to the side and counterattack? Am I, like, that skilled? Because, like, so far, I don't feel like I have very, very good skills. But, I think... Okay, team, what are we thinking? Let's query my alter personalities. I'm pretty sure she would kill me in that time. So let's dodge to the side and counterattack.
Towards you, you do your best to maneuver between the tight walls of the basement. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress. But you have little room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
Hey, but at least I'm hanging on, okay?
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
Because it's that simple.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Right?
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts? All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
Nobody owns me, princess. So you are going to need to take that back.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How the heck big is her hand? My word!
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull, and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
That ended poorly.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Eye of the Needle. Wow, I didn't know there was more chapters than 2.
You're on a path in the woods. If you weren't so damned afraid of what she'd do to you, we wouldn't have died back there.
Oh, please.
Fear is good. Fear keeps us alive. We died because you didn't have enough of it.
Oh, the voice of anxiety has entered the chat. I think I need to eject it immediately.
So what? You'd have us cower in a corner? No, but that place suits her better than it suits us. She's big. We can't hope to find holes and openings down there. We need more room if we're going to survive.
No, we need a better plan.
Are you suggesting luring her into the woods? Do you have any idea how dangerous that would be? If you lose sight of her, if she manages to slip away, that's it. Game over for everyone, yourself included.
Also, what woods are we talking about here? Because there is... I mean, I can see that there's trees, but does that mean there's woods on the other side of these walls? Or what?
Are you not challenging us on all the looping?
Yeah.
Have you known about it the whole time? Are you the same one we've been talking to since the beginning?
You wouldn't.
Sorry to disappoint what I'm sure must feel like a grand revelation, but that's not what's going on here. We've never met. It doesn't matter. We could go in circles forever. I don't like staying still for too long. Let's get to the cabin, see this through.
Oh, sweetie, somebody needs to sit you down and tell you that you need to let your central nervous system rest because you are an anxious mess.
It's good to know that at least one of you is still capable of reason.
That's false reasoning, narrator, and you should also go in the timeout chair along with Stubborn.
We may have the same destination, but we're not the same. You are still an other, and I don't trust you.
Also, I'm just realizing, so there are now 4 personalities. So there's me, obviously. I mean, the voice of the hunter, the voice of the hero, and the voice of the stubborn. So how many potential alters can I have at one time? I'm just curious. We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. I wouldn't even call these woods. It's like her influence is poured out into the world, right?
It's evidence of one of many ticking clocks. You can't let her spread any further.
Narrator, you were doing a piss-poor job of making that happen.
Things are always changing. She changed, the cabin changed, we've changed. Why wouldn't the woods change too? Because they're not supposed to have changed. This is
they did.
supposed to be a path in the woods. If it's not, it means something's gone horribly wrong.
Yeah, I already killed her. You didn't give me my prize, and then I came back, and then she killed me. And now here we are. An anxious mess. No matter what happens next, it seems like all of our answers are within the cabin. We might as well see this through.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up the hill at the cabin. I hope you've given serious thought to your predicament.
No, not a one.
No last advice for us? No words of warning? From what I gather, you've heard it all before. There's no use screaming into the wind.
At least he's saving his breath.
I don't know. Screaming sounds pretty good right about now. I could use a little catharsis. Catharsis
me
is
too.
for when we're finished. For now, we need to hold it out in front of us. Something to chase.
Let's proceed.
The interior of the cabin is suffocatingly tight.
Okay.
More of a glorified tunnel than a building. Its stone walls squeeze against your sides, leaving you no choice but to press forward. The only furniture of note is an iron altar jutting out from the wall. A pristine blade perched on its edge.
Ooh, I've got goosebumps. This place is... Ugh, I don't like this place. I really don't. Also, where's the door?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Right? Or, dead. Again. Because I'm not saying the whole right thing.
See? We have even less space than before. We need space or she'll kill us. And the only space is out there. Take it.
But there's no way forward. There's a mirror at the end of the room, and that's it.
Maybe it'll go away again. For something to go away, it would have to be there to begin with. And let me assure you, there's no mirror here. The only thing at the end of the room is the door to the basement.
Unless the mirror is the door.
No use arguing. Mirror or not, we need to be there. The why we pick doesn't matter.
Okay. Anxious voice in my head.
I agree with the freak. Let's get a move on already. And worst comes to worst, we can smash it.
You're the freak, man. You choose violence every time. Well, let's take the blade.
Take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. There's no overcoming her without it. We need every part of us to survive, and that steel claw is as much a part of us as any.
None of these plans have really panned out. But let's approach the mirror, shall we?
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it, as if you don't see it. You're rather committed to the bit, aren't you? The door's right there. It's right in front of you.
I'm committed to the bit? No, sir. You are committed to the bit because, unlike you, all of us, my crazy alters, the princess, hell, even our guests, see your mirror, man. It's you. You're the problem.
This really is just like last time. It smells of nothing, yet it's still there.
Should we mipe? Maybe we should mipe. I don't know. Mipe the mirror clean!
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door leading to the basement. As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the floor as it reveals the dim path ahead.
I don't know if I want to go down there.
Why am I not surprised? It was in our way, and now it's not. That's all that matters.
Is it really all that matters? I don't think it's really all that matters, quite honestly.
Before you is what may as well be a sheer cliff face. There are enough footholds that you'll be able to clamber your way to the bottom, but it will require careful effort. The air hissing up from below is warm and wet, like
Ew.
the breath of an enemy locked in close quarters. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, bold and fierce and impatient, echoes from the chamber below.
Well, we all know what I'm gonna do here, so... Oh, princess!
Do you have more fight in you than last time?
Hopefully.
That was such a disappointing show. I know you can do better than that.
I agree.
Goad her. Rile her up. If she's angry, she'll make mistakes.
Is that your plan? Well, based on last time, I know you can get out of there on your own.
But that wouldn't be fun. I don't want to be a monster chasing you down. I want to face you head on. I want an equal. It's so much better that way.
You know, in a healthy relationship, I agree. Having a face-to-face conversation is very important and very equalizing. But in this particular case, considering we've both killed each other 4 times? 5 times? I've lost count already. I don't think this is equal, even a little.
We need to get closer. She needs to see us to give chase.
Let's continue to the basement landing, wherever that is.
You've nowhere to go but down. You start the difficult journey, gripping the stone, lowering yourself foot by grueling foot. But soon, there is solid ground beneath you.
Oh, finally.
Remember, every crack and crevice will need to be faster than her.
Did you honestly think I was taking note of the handholds and footholds that I was using? Because I certainly didn't. Voice of the Hunted, I know you're going to be better at this than me, where as far as you're going to see more details. So I really hope that you took note.
You turn to face what lies at the end of the narrow tunnel. The princess, imposing and tightly muscled, grins back at you from the darkness.
Oh boy, princess, you got an upgrade, girl.
Her face widens into a broad grin.
There you are, knife in hand. How thrilling. Attack me, bleed me, twist the blade in my flesh. Break your bones against my body. I want a real challenge this time.
Challenge accepted?
We can't get that close. She'll kill us in the tight space, steel claw or not. Make her come to us, stand beyond her chains, and let her become frenzied. She'll break them. Then we run.
No, we shouldn't run. There should be no running. You will die. Do not run.
I really don't like the sound of this.
I agree.
It's the only way we live.
No! No! Ma'am, no.
Well, what are you waiting for? If we're gonna do this right, you can't be scared. You need to want this as much as I do. So go on. Make the first move. Don't keep me waiting.
I thought me not coming to you was my first move. I think in this particular playthrough, I'm going to go with the aggressive version. So in that case, I think if you want a good fight, you really want to see me at my best, we need somewhere with more space.
The princess scoffs.
Ew. Don't scoff.
Oh, you're up to something tricky, aren't you?
Yeah, isn't that obvious?
You're teasing me with what I want, but I'm sick of waiting. I'm not going to let you give me another bad fight. I'm going to get what I want.
All right, come at me, bruh.
Bloody desire in
There
her
it
eyes.
is.
The princess rushes forward, ignoring her chains as they bend and snap. Run.
Again, this was a terrible plan. Why am I running?
Without hesitation, you turn back the way you came and scramble up the ledge towards the tunnel entrance. As you near the top, hands desperately clawing at jagged stone, you glance back. The princess is right on your heels. She doesn't bother to scale the wall as you do, instead digging deep into the rock of the cliff face with her fingertips in her rabid pursuit.
Dang, her fingertips go through rock. She must be so pissed.
Anywhere you go, I will follow.
I know, isn't that kind of the problem?
Good.
No, not good. Not good. No, not good.
You reach the ledge and hoist yourself up into the tunnel, the cabin door finally in sight, at once within your grasp and infinitely distant.
What is all of this for? What's the point? You and I are always going to end in violence, so why bother to run? I know what I am. Why can't you be the same?
Again, you can't control me and you don't own me, so don't tell me what to do.
Little bird, where do you think you're going?
It's rude.
We're almost there. Don't think about almost. We're there when we're there. And we'll take the fight with us. Your skin hums tight with adrenaline as you burst through the cabin door and roll onto the grass.
Wait, so I'm letting her out of the cabin, so doesn't that mean that I've just ended the world? Because isn't that the whole thing, to set her free?
You
Oh,
glance back
crap.
at the cabin as the princess, singular in her desire to destroy you, explodes through the doorway. You are walking a dangerous path. If you waver once, it's all over. So get it right.
There's nothing left to slow me down. Do you think this is better for you? Do you think this space gives you an edge? Then show me! Show me that you've been worth all the room you've taken up in my head!
Oh, have you been thinking about me this whole time, princess? I love you too, sweetie.
Do it! Be swift, strike true, be where she's not. Let your body move you.
Okay. Ooh. 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 I think I gotta go the violent route. You've fallen right into my trap.
We'll see about that. Traps aren't real. The only thing that's real is bloodshed.
No, I would disagree. Traps are very real.
She charges, fully determined to end you in a single move.
You better get this right, hero. I
Left,
swear.
now. As the princess strikes, your body swerves to the left. She overextends, stumbling as her balance shifts unexpectedly.
Oh no.
Strike. Before you can finish the thought, you lash out, the blade slicing through her leg. She turns to swing again. Right. You move out of the way, but this time it's not quite as clean. You can feel a bruise already blooming where her elbow crashed into flesh.
This is tense.
It's nothing. A scratch.
It's only a flesh wound.
Yes, it could be worse. And you managed to gift her another cut in return. I'll be damned.
Oh my gosh, look at us go.
We're actually going to pull this off, aren't we?
No, she's not even close to being dead. You hit her arm.
You just might. But don't let it get to your head. Not until it's over.
Exactly.
Yes, finally! This is the hole I felt in my heart. This is what I've needed. This is what I've been missing. This is how it always needed to end. Both of us giving it our all, beating and bleeding each other to death.
I honestly don't think that's the right answer. I think talking it out, having a plan, these are all great things, but beating the crap out of one another, not so much.
The two of you engage in a devastating flurry of blows, each of you wounding the other again and again.
This is not going well.
She's stronger, but you're faster, and the deeper the both of you fall into your lethal dance, the more your edge shines over hers. She's slowing down, blood pouring from wounds, splattering at her feet, leaving her weak and unsteady.
Aw, her face right here. I feel bad.
More! Keep going! We can't stop now! You spy an opening, but this time she's waiting for you. She lets you sink the blade deep, trapping you in place long enough to wrap you in her impenetrable arms. You're slammed to the ground.
Well, this ended poorly for both of us again.
Nothing! These blows are nothing to us! But her gambit wasn't enough to close the gap. It wasn't enough to kill you.
Oh, really?
She stares you down, coughing up a splash of blood as she gasps for breath.
You've outplayed me, haven't you?
Yeah, but the world's ending
Something
again.
feels wrong. Something.
Yeah.
And?
Oh! Bye! Bye, princess. I love you. Wide open field. Achievement unlocked, baby. But you do not have the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
It's a little late for that, hero.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
I'm sure it does. I'm sure your anxiety is through the roof. And I just want you to know that I validate you when I see you here. Unfortunately, you're dead.
Death. Real death.
I don't know about real death, man.
Screw that. This can't be the end. It just can't.
No, but it is. You might as well just accept it. Let's approach the mirror. Gaze into our reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. So again, I'm seeing myself. I've grown? How do you figure? Am I bigger? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Let's proceed to the cabin. That's a general lack of a cabin again, but okay. Let's approach her. Oh, princess!
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
I hope that means I can ask you a bunch of questions again. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
I still hold to the belief that the whole purpose of this is to bring together the different aspects of a person so that they become whole. And that all of this fighting is to explore the differences between, I'm assuming, my partner and myself. But I guess we'll find out. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry.
That'd be great.
Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
No, I'll still ask the questions, but I agree. I wish it was a little more straightforward. But then where would the allure be, honestly?
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Okay. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've ever met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
It's true, you remain stagnant. You wouldn't grow as a person.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one remembers a spark lost in time, and she would stop at nothing to reclaim it. She will make for a burning heart.
See, this is where I keep thinking this is like a toxic relationship. Because why would you be so heated? Otherwise.
Do not mourn her. She has finally remembered what she thought she'd lost.
That's good at least. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
I mean, I personally would prefer to be able to leave together, resolve whatever differences we have, but I don't know if that's in the cards. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So you don't have any preferences on who you'd like to, on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
It's just truly a reflection on life, because you start out as one person, and over time you become a different person, for better or for worse.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
I don't know. Isn't that the grand question that we all have to ask?
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Well, I'm glad to see that you want to know me, because I want to know you too, Princess. We are in fact in love. What does it feel like to change like this, though?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Well, you know, I fully support you no matter what, Princess. I will help you heal no matter what. So how many more vessels do you need?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Well, see, that's the thing about a relationship is some people may feel like you're burdening the other partner, but you sign up for the full package, so I'm here for it. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Fabulous.
We will meet again.
Every time. Every time. Aw, burning heart.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Well, my lovely guests, we have yet again returned to the path in the woods, to a cabin, to a princess. And with that, we must sign off. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a great time. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit a like, hit a subscribe if you're feeling really saucy, and or a comment. It helps me a lot. I really appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I love you all so much.